How you doing, YouTube? What you're seeing here is the prototype frame. It's been sandblasted, and I wire wheeled it down with my body grinder. Then I hit it with my die grinder and a wire wheel just in a couple spots just to finish cleaning it up. Then I etch primed it. It hasn't been epoxy primed yet. It will. As you can tell, there is a little bit of body work that needs to be done. I am going to straighten it out. One thing I did do is this hole was kind of hogged out. Somebody, I think, might have taken a Sawzall at one time for some reason. So I just welded it up and made sure that each side was nice and parallel. That way the rear hitch looks real nice. Gonna do some body work here. Basically, the frame, in my opinion, needs a little skin coat everywhere. You can see there's a grain to the frame, which is possibly original in some spots, but because I welded to the, there's a good shot. You can see there's a grain and there's some pits, but I welded in a few spots and it's smooth and flat there. Here's where the original drain hole would be for a Kohler or Clinton engine. Obviously I re-drilled for the Briggs & Stratton motor, but you can see that I think for it to look right, it needs to be, plus there's little, I don't know if you can notice it or not, there's little pits here and there, and there's some pitting. Not that this really matters up here because the hood's here, but it's got this light pit texture all over the frame, and I just want to knock it down because really everything else is in real nice shape. And there's a couple little pits in the front, and then you can see there's a pretty big one right in there. So we're gonna fix all that, get that all in. Here's the new bar, the new footrest. But everything else is real nice on this. I really straightened everything out. Took a while, but that's that. The other thing is the engine. Actually, we're going to take a walk. You're going to take a walk into my backyard. Not that you really particularly care, but just show you some other stuff that I've got drying out here or curing. Working on some of the motor parts, the head tin, blower cover. The gas tank had a couple little crashes in it, so I put a little Bondo in there, a little body filler, sanded it out. This is primer filler, just to fill in the pits on the top of the air cleaner. It's almost all done. This is my modified gas tank bracket. Just put a little primer filler on it. And then the rear hitch. The rear hitch is right here. Looks pretty good. Still needs a little work. It's got a couple more pits in it. The motor itself is all together. It's painted, the block is painted, and I've started to detail it. I may do that in another video in a couple days. I want to get a couple more things on it before I do a video on it because it's looking pretty good. So, alright, work is progressing. Target is June, end of June. I don't know, it's gonna be tight, but thank you very much for your continued interest.